something loud, an explosion, so I'm just gonna quickly kind of look at it. We're smoking already. What is all that crap? So I know 2023 has been a really slow start, but there's been a good reason why, and that's because I've been working non-stop on our 97 GSX. We're installing the bigger turbocharger, and guess what, you guys? It's finally ready to start this monster. But first, I'm gonna go over a quick update on everything I've done so far. I don't know if you guys can really tell here, but this thing is stupid big. Obviously, we have a 2.0 liter motor, and the size of the turbocharger is almost the exact same as the engine. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. This thing is stupid. Maybe an overkill, to be honest, but hey, go big or go home. Now, of course, we can't start the car with the garage doors closed because we don't want to die of monoxide gas of the race gas C16. Obviously, it's gonna kill us. Now, one problem, we can't take it for a test drive just yet because of, yeah, here's an issue. Our 2008 Evo X has been, well, it's kind of incapacitated right now. Unfortunately, it's locked. It's not only locked, but the battery's dead, and we don't have a key to get into the door. Not only that, it also has a flat tire back here. Now, the only thing I can possibly think of is obviously we can't get to the access under the hood because the battery's dead. We can't get in the door. I'm thinking of jacking up the vehicle and maybe get to the starter terminals where I can put a jumper pack to it and then open the door. Thus, I can open the hood, then I can charge it, and then I can move it. That's kind of a process. I just want to start this thing and drive it. Now, it is in front-wheel drive mode, remember, because you blew up the T-case. So let's just start jacking this thing up. That way I can get on the charger, and then I can talk to you about the GSX. Something about Mitsubishi's always being on jack stands. You know, some may think having a whole bunch of cars is a good idea. Now, this is probably one of the strangest things that I've ever done to jumpstart a car. We have the extension cord going to the battery terminal. Now, I got my jumper leads hooked up to the battery on the positive side. We are at 2 volts. Obviously the car's dead. It won't work with the key fob. The goal is to get the car up to battery voltage to unlock the door. So I have this on the starter, this on the ground on the chassis. Hopefully when I connect these things, it's gonna at least give me somewhat of a battery voltage so I can go ahead and start the car. Honestly, this is probably one of the strangest things I've ever done to jumpstart a car. Will it work? Oh, we're so close. Come on. Keys. All right, and all this monstrosity of keys. Nope. This one. Let's see if it works. Whoa, are you guys seeing that? Why are they red right now? What? Are you guys seeing this? We're slowly climbing at almost 9 volts. It's almost ready to unlock. Once it hits 12 volts, we can push the unlock button, access the engine bay, and then obviously hook it directly to the battery. And now the lights are purple. What the heck? They were red, now they're purple. I don't understand what's going on. We're at 10.2 volts. Honestly, I can't stop waiting, so we're just gonna try it. Unlock. Let's try it out. Come on. The batteries went red. Did the door work? Maybe? Maybe? No! Come on. Oh, we were so close. That's what I get for not being patient. I guess since we're waiting, we might as well go over the GSX. Now, obviously the car's been down for a long time, ever since I broke the T-case on this pass. Which it launched amazing, it's just, it blew up the T-case to pieces. And well, while I was replacing the T-case, I thought it was a transmission. I decided to swap out the turbocharger to a 7976. The turbocharger is an overkill, it's way too big, but why not? We originally had a Halset HX40 6767. Now this is a G42 made by Pulsar, which it has a T51 mod, so it should sound like an old Supra. It also has a T4 twin scroll 1.15 AR housing with my original 3-inch downpipe. Now the side exit is just a little bit too small because I have to have this little adapter that goes from a 3.5 inch to 3 inch. Also, at the same time, I went ahead and disassembled both of my wastegates. I installed 2 brand new springs. I want to say they're about 22-pound springs each. So that's going to be the base of boost pressure we're going to be running. Also, the turbocharger came with coolant lines, and I went ahead and made some custom DAS6 AN lines that goes to my thermostat housing, which honestly, I love the look of AN lines. I think I did a pretty good job. Next up, for the longest time, all of my vacuum lines and wastegate lines was obviously these T-connectings and black silicone hoses. I did away with those and I installed these push lock stainless steel lines on all of my wastegates and my boost control solenoid, which I don't really like how that's set up, but for the most part, I mean, it's gonna work. Now for my wastegates, I wanted the dump tubes to go up out of the hood, but I made a post and you guys really wanted the wastegates to go down. Obviously this isn't 2004 no more, so it just made sense. And honestly, I already have the side exit, so that's okay. Next up, you guys can kind of see inside here, it's in between my radiator and my intercooler. This is a 10-core oil cooler. Now for the most part, you guys remember I had that big old blue massive thing right there, and honestly it didn't look that good and it didn't flow right. It just made it look weird. So I went ahead and installed it here and obviously made some brand new DAS 10 AN lines going to my Evo 9 filter housing. Now I've been really thinking about getting the Boost and Performance Angry Arrow kits right there. I want to get a carbon fiber lip, but obviously we love carbon fiber and there's nothing that I wouldn't love more carbon fiber, because let's face it, it's lightweight and it looks awesome. Also, funny story, so we got a spool gun of 100% argon gas. You see, I was making the 3-inch intercooler piping that came off the turbo for the car, but the problem is I don't know if you guys can see, but I probably spent maybe $600 and probably 15 hours just to weld that little tiny flange. And I come to the finalization, I can't weld aluminum. Now we haven't started the car since we've done the turbo swap. Now honestly, I just want to make sure I build oil pressure, all that good stuff, and of course, I don't have any oil leaks. It feels like I'm running out of breath because I'm so excited and I haven't done this for a while. Like I said, it's been over a month since I've seen you guys. I missed you guys and I appreciate you guys. And we're at 10.6. It's not really charging. We got the good stuff. Now it smells good, it doesn't taste that good. And I definitely wouldn't recommend spilling it because it kind of makes a mess. Oh, yep, just like that. You know, for some reason, I think brake calipers in like a coolant green, acid green, would look actually pretty sick. It's Black Widow, it's red. It just works. Red means it goes faster. What about purple? Does purple make it go faster? But it definitely doesn't make it charge. Do we risk pushing the unlock button now before it's ready? Honestly, I don't think if we push it now, it's probably going to ruin everything we just did. Patience, I don't have that. While we're just waiting, I'm going to give you guys just another view of how massive this thing is. And honestly, I don't think videos does it justice to see how enormous this thing is. Now, obviously, you know, it's a pretty big turbocharger, and one of the questions I got is it gonna spool? Now, what you have to understand with this car, it's not a daily driver, and we don't really drive it on the streets. We do, but most of the time it sees high RPM. I'm talking like 6,000 to 9,500 RPMs. That's where this car shines, that's where it always is, and that's where this turbo is probably gonna shine. For 2023, I've kind of made a decision. Now inside the car, you guys can see it's pretty much bone stock besides some carbon fiber miscellaneous stuff, but do you see what's missing? It's a cage. It already does about 150 miles an hour trap in the quarter mile with our small turbocharger. With this one, dude, it should be trapping like 160 plus. I mean, it's a full weight 2G DSM with like miscellaneous stuff removed, but it's more or less a 3,000 pound monster. It's been charging for roughly about 15 minutes now, and honestly, it's still at about 10.5 volts. I don't want to risk it. I'm just, I hate losing progress. So these look like cat prints, and well, we don't own a cat. All right, I can't take it no more. Unlock button, come on. Are we gonna unlock it? I heard something. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, we did it! Oh my God, finally. Oh, that was terrifying. Oh, okay, now let's put this on the actual jumper pack. You know, I'm not gonna lie, not having a key for the Evo, and the only way to get into it is with the key fob, and if your battery dies, well, just jump start it from the starter. That's kind of the only way to open the hood, and well, it works. If you guys thought the GSX was highly modified, the Evo X is highly modified as well, with a bunch of carbon fiber, which honestly looks beautiful, with this illusion purple. Now, the turbocharger is an upgraded GT3076R from Garrett Twin Scroll. This thing sounds like a jet motor. You know, with all these vehicles, we're always jump starting cars, and if you guys ever want a really good jumper pack, this isn't a paid product placement, but the GNC 660 is one of the most powerful jumper packs that I've ever used. It can start up diesels, trucks. I mean, this thing is honestly amazing. I just love it. While the Evo's charging, we're finally gonna do the first startup of our new G42 turbocharger. Is the exhaust gonna sound different? We're gonna find out right now. It sounds a little deeper, to be honest. That's so cool. You know, even with the garage doors open, the smell of the C16 is so ridiculous. We're trying to bleed the coolant as well, just in case. But oh my God, that sounded so cool. And turbo spin, so we're good. Setup. What do you guys think? Not bad, right? Thank you, Harbor Freight. What's your opinion on the car?
I think this looks good.
Do you know what this is called?
The exhaust?
Close. It's part of the exhaust, but that's called a turbocharger. That's what's going to make it get up to 1,000 horsepower. I think this kid's really cool because his name's Talon. He always comes over when I'm working on the cars, and he just wanted to say hi. So, say hi.
Hi.
He's awesome, guys. Okay, now we're filming. So make sure that it's in frame, okay? Like that. You want it to be in frame, okay? All right, here goes. A wonderful camera. Let's go for a test drive. Oh, it's so cool, you know. Part of me wants to like, We're just gonna go for a small test drive. Obviously, we can't do pulls. We can't do anything stupid because obviously it's not tuned and ready for it. All we're just making sure is that the car doesn't overheat. And of course, you know, we just wanna go for a test drive. Away she goes. Pressure's looking good, nothing exploded, no fire. Oh, it sounds so cool though. It's weird because, remember, we have the transfer case on, so it's actually in front wheel drive mode right now. Do we do a fat pull? Do we do a fat, massive pull? It's not tuned for it whatsoever. But you know what? YOLO. Small one. About 10 PSI. You can barely hear anything because of the side exit exhaust. You can barely hear the T51 mod. I can barely hear the whistle and whining, but to be honest, you guys, the side exit is so loud that it's almost you can't hear anything besides the exhaust. Do we put the full exhaust on it to really hear that turbocharger? I did a little small pull, just like a little 20 PSI pull, and well, I heard something loud, an explosion, so I'm just gonna quickly kind of look at it. We're smoking already. What is all that crap? Oh man, hold on. We're rolling back. Let's go, hurry up. a big old loud explosion whenever I freaking got on it. And let's see. Nothing broke off. Leaking oil. Why on earth are we leaking so much oil back there? This is not good. Well, it appears that I heard something explode and well, there's oil all over the ground. Yeah, this is not good. Where is it coming from? I don't see. Oh no, I hope not. Oil line? Well, let's jack it up. Dang it. You know, I knew I heard something explode and I should have pulled over as soon as I heard that, but we're just gonna jack it up. Hopefully it's coming from an oil line, possibly. So I found the problem and oh my God, you guys are gonna be pissed. You guys are gonna be mad. I'm so sorry, but this is what happened to the car. It's leaking oil everywhere, and here's why. You got oil for days down here all over the place, and it is exactly because, well, oh my gosh, that oil line. It looks like it rubbed on the exhaust manifold, got super, super hot right there, and it just started to have a pinhole leak right there. Come on, dude, are you kidding me? Oh, I just had that off. You know what, 100% my bad and my fault. It happens, guys, it does happen. You know, I really think it's because I gave it the beans, and we hit about 20 PSI of boost, and I knew I shouldn't have done that. As soon as I did that, I heard a big loud popping noise, and that's probably from the oil line exploding, spraying oil all over the place. I saw it smoking like crazy, and honestly, I should have pulled over as fast as possible, but you know, I just wanted to get it home real fast, and obviously, it's not too bad. We're always maintaining oil pressure, so that's the good thing. We didn't damage the turbocharger, still spins. But stuff like this happens, guys, and you know, that's on me. That was my bad. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to leave you guys off with this very sad view of the Eclipse on jack stands, leaking oil all over the place. Sweet Jesus. And luckily, we test drove the car, and dude, the turbo did absolutely fantastic. It sounded pretty cool at around 20 PSI. Now, unfortunately, we're gonna have to order oil line. So, on that note, thank you guys for checking out the video, and catch you guys on the next one. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm always posting stuff like this on the GSX, Evo, and of course, our MK5 Supra. Now, I gotta go back to work, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. We'll see you later. Bye.